Okay, this is a car that is bought, and this is a car that is leased. Hi, my name is Mahmoud Abu Juwaid, and this is my informative speech. There are two ways to get a new ride. Buying isn't the only option out there. Leasing a car might be an option you might want to consider. There are four differences between leasing and buying a car. Four differences are the payment, the mileage, the warranty or repairs, and the credit. Today, I will be talking about those four differences. First, let's talk about the payments. The first difference between leasing and buying a car is the payment. When you lease a car, the payment is usually going to be lower than buying the car. And according to US News, unless you make a huge down payment or you have a high value trade-in, leasing will almost always get you a lower monthly payment than if you were to buy the same car. And this is from the article Buying versus Leasing US News. But now when it comes to buying a car, the payments are usually going to be a little bit higher. And according to Consumer Reports, loan payments are usually higher than lease payments because you're paying off the entire purchase price of the vehicle. And plus the interest and other finance charges and title, tax, and other fees. And this is coming from the article Leasing versus Buying a New Car by Consumer Reports. And now, this might be common knowledge that leasing is cheaper, but the reason why people would resort to leasing a car is if they can't afford to buy it. And leasing a car is pretty much just like renting a car, in a sense. Okay, now I'm going on to the second point. The second difference between leasing and buying is the mileage. And now, when it comes to leasing a car, you're restricted to how many miles you can put on the car. And according to Investopedia, most leases restrict your mile usage to up to 15,000 miles a year. And if you go over your allotted miles, you will be paying anywhere between 10 and 25 cents per additional mile you go over. And that is depending on the type of lease agreement and the type of car. And this is from an article, New Wheels Lease or Buy by Investopedia.com. Now, when it comes to buying a car, it doesn't matter how many miles you put on it. You can put on as many miles as you want, unlike a lease. And according to US News, when you buy a car, there's going to be nobody to tell you how many miles you're going to put on it. And this is coming from Buying versus Leasing from US News. And now, let's talk about the repairs and the warranty. So when it comes to buying a car, you must pay for the repair costs. So if once your warranty expires and whatnot, anything that goes wrong or the car breaks down, that's all on you. You're gonna be charged for that, and since the warranty's expired. And according to RepairPal, the average vehicle loan term is longer than the average warranty. This exposes you to the higher cost of the maintenance of the car after the vehicle warranty expires. And this is from the article Leasing a Car versus Buying a Car, which is right for you, by RepairPal.com. Okay. And when it comes to leasing a car, as far as warranty and repairs go, the car is usually covered by the warranty, so you won't have to worry about paying out of pocket for whatever breaks down or whatever goes wrong. According to Edmunds.com, you have lower repair costs because you're under the vehicle's included warranty. And this is from an article, Should You Lease or Buy by Edmunds.com. Now on to the final difference between leasing and buying a car. The final difference is credit. Now, when it comes to leasing a car, it is recommended that you have good to excellent credit. And according to Credit Repair, in order to qualify for a lease, you need to have a FICO score of 700 or more to qualify for a lease. And this is coming from an article, Leasing or Buying a New Car with Bad Credit by creditrepair.com. Now when it comes to buying a car, you can buy it whether you have bad credit or good credit. And so, but the thing is, with bad credit, you can expect to pay more for the car, as for a person who has good credit where they'll get a better deal on the car. And according to Edmunds, because your credit is bad, you'll be paying a high interest rate, perhaps as much as 18% in California, for example. This is from an article, Buying a New Car When You Have Bad Credit by Edmunds.com. So, pretty much, if you have bad credit, you can expect to pay high interest rates. And if you have good credit, you'll have lower interest rates. And now that I went over the last difference, let's recap. The first difference is the payments. When it comes to leasing a car, you can expect the payments to be lower. And the second difference is the mileage. When it comes to leasing a car, the mileage, you're restricted to how many miles you can put on the car. Whereas if you were to buy the car, nobody could tell you how many miles you can put on. You can put wherever, whatever you want. The third difference is the repairs and warranty. When you're leasing a car, you most likely don't have to worry about paying out of pocket for any repairs because the car is under the warranty. Whereas when you buy the car, once the warranty expires, anything that goes wrong after, that's all on you. And the last difference is the credit. You need to have decent credit in order for you to qualify for a lease. Whereas when it comes to buying a car, you could have bad credit, good credit, you could still buy the car, but you can expect to pay more when you have bad credit as for somebody who has good credit. Now that I went over the differences between leasing and buying a car, you can now decide which is the best option for you when it comes to getting a new car. Thanks for watching.